Hello there, my name is Stephen Hall. I'm one of the co-developers of Split Test Pro. On this video, I'm going to show you the process of setting up your own test. So to get started, we're going to go into the New Test section. I'm going to use this empty slot, slot number 2, and I need to name the test. So in this particular situation, I'm testing the Split Test Pro sales page itself. So that's the page that you're on right now watching this video. So I'll call it Split Test Pro sales page. Oops. Let's just get that P in there. And my test description, what I'm going to test here is a sales page that talks about ClickBank versus a sales page that doesn't talk about ClickBank. So ClickBank Focus is going to be the name of my test. Now I'd like to very quickly show you my options. So I've got option 1, which is this one. This is the sales page as it stands at the moment, and on here we have lots and lots of references to ClickBank. It even says ClickBank vendors right at the top. We've mentioned ClickBank a couple of times in the heading, and then several times through this page. So that is the URL of my first page, so I'm going to pop that in here. And the price on that is $47 per month. Just pop that in. And then on the second option, which is this, it's exactly the same sales page, but we've changed the references. So rather than focusing just on ClickBank, we're leaving this open to people that are promoting through various different avenues. So I'm just going to paste that page in for page 2. I'm just comparing those two pages, so I don't need these fields at all, so I'll leave that blank. Put that in at 47. Now I'll create my test, and then if I go over to the Get Code page, this is the test I've just created, and this is the code I need to put into my website. So you need to scroll down. There's more than one lot of code in there, so make sure you get the whole lot. Now this first section, this code, you use this to replace your existing page. What happens here is people arrive at the page, they are then split up into 2, 3 or 4 different groups, and they are sent out to your testing pages. So originally I was sending people to one page which was called index.php, and I now need to change that page. So I'm going to copy all of this code. I'm going to pop over to Dreamweaver. And this was my original index page here. So as you can see, I've made 2 copies of this. I've called one index 1. I've called the other one index 2. So I've got those both saved. One of these is my ClickBank reference, and the other one is the non-ClickBank reference. So my original page, I need to go into the code, select all of that, delete absolutely everything, and then paste in what I've just copied, and then save that. So that now has become my new page. So this is where I'm sending my traffic to. I'll need to upload that to my server in just a moment. So let's go back and get the next piece of code. Now this piece here is the code for page 1. So I need to select all of this, make sure you get everything. I need to copy it. And now this goes in between the head opening and closing tag. So I've copied that. I'll go back into Dreamweaver, go to my page 1, look in my code, and I need to find my head tag. There's my closing head tag. So there's the opening head tag. I'm just going to pop it in just there. And I'll paste that. You don't need to understand any of this code. You just copy and paste. So now back over to the code. Now I'll get the code for page 2, which is right here. I'll copy that. And go onto my page 2. Let's go to my code. And if you don't have Dreamweaver, you can do this just in Notepad. Anything that enables you to edit the page. It's very easy to do. Once again, I'm looking for this part here where it says head. So I just pop that in there and paste that in. And now I've got a couple of options now. This piece of code here, if I want to, I can paste this into my website and it will track every time someone clicks on my order button. This is really useful if I'm promoting somebody else's product and I'm going to link to their sales page and I can't put any code on their download page. It's also very useful if I want to see how many people are going to my my checkout page but not actually ordering the product and they're leaving without buying. So if I wanted to do that, I could paste this code into the actual order button itself. In fact, it's not. I don't want to do that, but I'm just going to do it very quickly just to show you in case you do. So I'll copy this. I'd go back to Dreamweaver. Now I need to find my order button, which is all the way down the bottom. There it is. There's my order button. So in the code, what I would do is that link there, this is the order button, I'd pop my cursor in here and then, and then I'd paste that right in there like that. So after the address which my order button links to, it would just have this extra little bit of code. So I don't need that because I don't want to track my order button, but if you want to, you can use that system. Or you can use this, and this option is to pop this piece of code, so I'm just going to copy, and paste it into your actual download page. So this is the page, this is the one for me. This is the page that people arrive at after they've actually placed an order. So let's go to the code. Again, it goes after the head tag, so I just need to find on here the opening and closing head tag. There it is. So just after the opening head tag, I'm going to paste that in, and now I'm going to make sure that I save all these. And I'm using a keyboard shortcut so you can't see it, but I'm just making sure that all of these are saved. So they're all saved, and that's all the code that I need from here. So we've done everything we need to do. Now I just need to upload that to my server. So I'm using FileZilla, but obviously use any FTP program. And I've got my confirm.php, that was the page I send people to after they've ordered. I've got my index option 1, my index option 2, so they're my two split tests. And I've also got my original landing page. So I need to take all of those and add them onto the server. And that will just take a moment. And now we are done. So now that's happened, when you go over to the Split Test Pro sales page now, if I just pop in here, just go to the main sales page, a little bit of code has been triggered and it's sending people to one version or the other version, and in this situation it sent people to the version that talks about ClickBank. So I can now see whether or not mentioning ClickBank is going to get me more sales than just keeping this kind of nondescript, so just talking about being a vendor and selling a product online as opposed to selling it through the ClickBank marketplace. The reason we talk about ClickBank is because we are ClickBank vendors, so we sell our products through ClickBank. So this works fantastic on their platform, but it does work on other platforms too. So if you're selling like an ebook and you're using PayPal to accept payments, and even if you've never heard of ClickBank, this will work for you.